Hello, I'm Tim Tuller, Canon for Music at St. John's Cathedral. I'm going to say just a couple words about the music for this Sunday. This Sunday is Palm Sunday, sometimes also called Passion Sunday. And for the prelude this week, we have a special treat. We have a cellist going to play with us, Jin Kim Pina. She's a local cellist who's played at St. John's Cathedral many times. We always love hosting her. And she's going to be playing a piece, appropriately enough, entitled The Palms, by Jean-Baptiste Fauré. Now, it's important to note that Jean-Baptiste Fauré, who wrote this piece, is not the same composer as Gabriel Fauré. Gabriel Fauré is by far the better known composer, and he wrote the Requiem and many other pieces. So when people think of Fauré, they're thinking of Gabriel Fauré. But this is a different person, and the two are not related even. However, they were both active in 19th century France. Jean-Baptiste, who wrote the Palms, was actually not very well known as a composer. He was far better known as an operatic baritone with a wonderful, very supple voice. He wrote a few songs, and the Palms really has become popular just because the tune is just infectious and irresistible. And it's just one of those great melodies that really transcends time and place. And it's been arranged for every imaginable instrument and instrumental combination, and it's been a long tradition of doing it here at St. John's on Palm Sunday. Our offertory anthem is entitled Ehre sei dir Christe by the German composer Heinrich Schütz. Schütz was probably the most important German composer in the time preceding J.S. Bach. He lived from 1585 to 1672, and he was a huge influence on not only Bach, but many German composers that followed him. He studied from about 1609 to 1612 in Venice under the tutelage of Giovanni Gabrieli, the great Venetian composer. And by doing so, he brought a lot of Italian influence into German music. And again, this had a huge influence on Bach and others. Very important figure in music history. The chorus that we're singing, Ehre sei dir, actually is the last chorus from his St. Matthew Passion, a major work from 1666, so it would have been late in Schütz's career. And it's the very ending of the piece, and it's To Thine Be the Glory. It's entitled, it's talking about Christ and his passion upon the cross. So very appropriate for Palm Sunday. It's sung in German and a cappella, meaning without any accompaniment. We actually, this Sunday, will not have any concluding voluntary because it's a tradition here at St. John's on Palm Sunday to leave the church quietly after the final hymn on Palm Sunday as we start to contemplate the events of Holy Week coming up. I hope you enjoy the music this Sunday.